episode of the Dealer Show. Today I got my guy in here with me, big boy Dirrt. What's up with it, big dog?
What up?
Thank you for coming, fucking with me, sitting down with me. You know,
Yeah,
finally, man, because I get a lot of people that ask. There was 2 interviews that I get asked for the most, and that was you and the Crown. And I just got the Crowns done, so now I'm glad we're here, get to knock this out. You know, being that we've done a lot of work together, I get a lot of people that ask me boy for boy Dirrt updates. A lot of people, you know, it's like the fan base is crazy. Over the years, there was a lot that was built, you know what I mean? From the beginning, which would have been I Need Money.
Yeah.
Was I Need Money the first project you ever put out?
Nah, it wasn't. I put out this little project called Dirty Cash, like right when I got back from Pittsburgh. And then it probably had like 9 songs on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think I moved down here. Like I went to Dulce right away. Boom, I was there for like 3 months. Then I got an apartment down here. Played it for a couple of my peoples, you know what I mean? And then my man, I can't remember my man's name now. Rick from Mora.
From Mora.
Yeah, Rick from Mora. He
Mora.
Shout out to Rick.
Shout out to Rick.
But he heard it. He like, damn, you know, I got a cousin, man. He just started this label. He got a studio if you need, cause I needed like some studio time or something. I had some other songs that I would rap for motherfuckers. So he like, I got a cousin just started this label. Boom, like 2 days later, I meet Stevie B.
That was Stevie.
He come to the crib too.
Yeah.
He shows up solo, has this little CD with like you on it, your brother,
Yeah.
T Jax, you know what I'm saying?
We're already making some music.
And then some beats from old boy Twist,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Twist, shout out to Twist.
Shout out Twist, shout out everybody I just named, you know what I mean? And Bundles was like, word, man, what's up, what you trying to do? And I'm like, I just really need some studio time for real. Went to his crib, he had the studio there.
What year was that?
And I had to have been like 04, 05, something like that.
Yeah, for sure. Early 2000s,
Mhm.
for sure.
So we go to his crib. I dropped like 4 or 5 songs right away because I already had them written. Maybe like 2 other ones.
Yeah.
Then I dipped. Boom. He hit me back later. Like, you got me my partner.
Yeah.
Boom. It was you. I can remember that shit like it was yesterday because I remember you was wearing a white little button up, some business pants. I'm like, all right, this is a business dude. Word, word. You know what I mean?
Shit, that's funny.
But shit. Then did some tracks with Shai's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Coolie Shy, which became
King
Coolie
Montana.
Shy. King Montana.
That all took place
Shout
there.
out to Coolie Shy, King Montana, you know what I mean?
Yeah, at that first studio over at Stevie's Pop's house.
And then that song after song turned into, you want to do a project, boom, I could get Crisco Kid or...
Let's do this, let's do that.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
boom, Fat Fish. And
Crisco hosted the first I Need Money.
Yeah,
I Need Money set it off, bro.
Yeah. I Need Money did set it off. And it was like, it was weird too, because I ain't never really was gunning to be a rapper. I just used to do this shit.
That was at the time when everybody was remixing shit, right? So
yeah, the mixtape
I noticed that now anymore nobody's doing that anymore. Nobody's remixing the popular songs on the radio.
I mean, people are remaking them shits like that.
Like
they doing total remakes now.
At that time, it was
like the remake.
You just
your
took
version,
the beat,
yeah, you snatch it, put it on your mixtape,
and your whole mixtape would probably be all the hot songs at that time, just redone.
Yeah. And it was geared like that so the motherfucking listener would hear you.
For sure.
And hear your bars and what you saying, you know
sure.
what I mean?
That having Crisco at that time was big too, and shout out to Crisco.
Yeah, shout out to Crisco.
Crisco was at 97.3 at that time. I mean, his career has blossomed, and they got big radio shows. I believe he's in Phoenix. I'm not too sure where Crisco is anymore, but he went on to do huge things. But to have him host that, that first mixtape and kick it off for us like that, that was that was key. That was some big shit.
Because it was the biggest radio station going.
Yeah, and he was the biggest DJ.
And
Yeah, he was the biggest DJ, so he really kicked that off for us.
Then that just kind of sparked it, man, and then it was like, all right, well, what are we doing next? You know?
Yeah.
Then I Still Need Money, and boom, 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 boom.
I Still Need Money, just did it all over again. Yeah, a lot of those songs that I still listen to are timeless. You know, that Mike Jones remixes and just all of that I Need Money original shit was just hard from the gate.
Yeah.
You know, and that kind of gave us an advantage. You know, fucking with you gave us a major advantage because we were like, we got the aces, bro.
Yeah,
you know
this was more so y'all city too, you know?
Yeah.
I kind of was just like, boom, I'm New Mexico, but I wasn't really Albuquerque like that.
So let's talk about that. Growing up, where were you born?
I was born in Santa Fe.
Born in Santa Fe. Grew up as a child.
Probably like till I was like 8 in Pittsburgh or some shit like that, 7 to 8.
So you were born in Santa Fe, moved to Pittsburgh.
Nah, I stayed like 3 years in Santa Fe or something. Then went to the Burgh, then came back, boom. Couple years here, boom, go back. Couple years here, go back. You know.
After that, it was just back and forth. I don't know if a lot of people probably don't know this, but you've got, you know, a lot of family back in Pittsburgh, people that you've gone back and forth with and made music with, and you got a whole nother thing established out there.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people might think it's just a New Mexico thing and not really know that you got a whole nother squad and things, and they shout out Big Reese,
cousin Reese,
cousin Reese, and Don Ron, you know, 8 Night, everybody up there.
B Dash, shout out all my guys up there.
You know, so you were back and forth, even all through your life, New Mexico. You're getting a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and that probably plays into the raps a lot.
Yeah, to the. Definitely to the style, definitely to, you know, I don't know, but it definitely plays a part, cause that's where I did a lot of that shit.
I believe
early.
You got some East in your music. There's some East up there. It's definitely there.
Yeah, definitely.
It sets you apart in New Mexico, definitely, and it kind of just put your rhymes and your music have always been just a little bit sharper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Than everybody else, and it's like I think that's why you were able to you know, people love you out here. You know, the music you made, the things that you've done, people in New Mexico have a big respect for that. So I think that a lot of that comes from just being a little bit sharper, your music just going on that little bit harder, and you being able to reach those people, like with New Mexico Freestyle.
Yeah.
You know, I think as a New Mexican, when that song came out, it gave everybody kind of like a sense of pride.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to have this rapper that's made this song that's representing the whole state, every
Trying
city.
to get everybody. I even got this fourth verse. It's still on paper with a bunch of other spots. Like Socorro, Morio, a bunch of spots I didn't shout out. A bunch of people like,
I go through the comments.
You ain't shout this out.
I go through the comments and I see people say, like, oh, you left out this town or that town. But I think
that shit was hard to do too, though, as far as
for
putting
sure
it together
to make
as a
it all
rhyme
work,
and make it all rhyme and be cohesive and still flow.
Being from New Mexico, I think, you know, a lot of those places are little towns. They got maybe population 1,000 people,
and
5,000.
and I'm from one of them.
You know,
so I represent that. You know what I mean?
I've personally seen in those little towns, people like, oh, boy, Dirrt. You know, they know exactly what's cracking because of that song.
I know. Even grandmas, like people that don't listen to rap, they fuck with that one because that's New Mexico shit. You know
nobody's ever put.
I know Cowboys, bro. They be on for their oh shit.
Yeah.
Play that one. You know what I mean? It's just crazy.
Nobody's ever represented little towns like that. Tierra Amarilla. That's it.
I went to school there. I had
That's not.
Shout out everybody out there.
Hey, they've never been dropped in a song before. You know what I mean? So they're plugging with it. But over the years,
that's a fact.
You know, over the years, you've done a lot of things, and I sat back and watched, man, and just really supported it because still to this day, You know, you just dropped a video just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so a month ago, so.
You know what I mean? And so the music's still coming out, all the way through.
Shit kind of be old though, and then, you know, I just kind of be sitting on shit, and then, you know, I gotta get a fan something. Everybody's hitting me up the same way, like, you ain't doing no new music, you ain't got no new music.
Exactly.
You know?
Hey, you got the fan base now.
Yeah.
And there's a few of you guys that have that fan base, and I always say this, you know, the Juan Gambino, the boy Dirts.
Yeah. Shout out Gambino, shout out Crown, shout out Romero, shout out
you know, he's
Marvelous.
You know, now there's
shout
a new generation.
Shout out Johnny James.
Man, big Johnny James.
It's a big list, man. You can just keep going and going because I fuck with everybody for real.
It's everybody that kept their nose to the grindstone. Mm-hmm. Everybody that continuously put out music, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, to this day, you still are out here putting out music.
I don't even call them songs or records. I call them reminders. It's just like,
that's it. Let me let y'all know.
Let me refresh your memory about the OG Dirrt. You know, nigga, about 40 almost.
As far as New Mexico goes, I know you just touched on it a little bit, but who's some of the artists that you listen to out here, or that you know, over the years have become a fan of?
Oh, you know, shout out to Block Boys, my man Sing, Perm, them is my niggas right there.
Big shout. It's Croptober right now, so we're blowing this
new crop.
Yeah, that's the homies Huckleberry, but it's some gas stuff.
The new harvest.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I've always fucked with the Block Boys. Anybody I've done music with, really, I fuck with them, you know, and then, you know, I try to show love and support that way.
The Block Boys are another one that have been there from the beginning.
Yeah,
you know,
Block Boys been there.
They I mean, we made In Your Scraper, all that, like King 2004. Yeah, shout out King Montana, man.
There's a bunch. I just can't.
There's a lot of people. I mean, we've been doing this a long time.
The Yellow Dawn.
The Yellow Dawn. Yeah. That's the homie for sure. Big shout out to G-Boy and just everybody out here who's been making music. You know, big shout out to EXE. I saw Skylar Moses.
Oh yeah, the producers. Like, man, the list could go on. We just turned this into a shout out.
Yeah.
But you know, it's all love from Dirrt, man. If I fuck with you before, I fuck with you.
It's crazy because you are, you know, one of the people that have definitely been doing this as long as me. It's crazy, I'll tell you. I was listening to a song the other day that I had that me and Ransom and A-Dub recorded, you know, and it was crazy just to think about just the whole time span and everything.
A-Dub, that was the little
both of them gone, you know. But I remember Ransom.
Damn.
You remember going
and seeing those little dudes? You told me that recently, though. That's crazy.
Do you remember going and seeing those little dudes like 10, 15 years ago and going to their cribs and they were little guys making beats.
Yeah.
Ransom had it smacking 10, 15 years ago.
But you see, we were just talking about I Need Money. That shit came out in like 04, 05.
Yeah. They were little guys.
That's a long ass time ago, bro. That's what I'm saying.
But we're still out here and still grinding it out, you know, and I think we got to do that. But now there's a new generation that's coming up. There's a whole new generation of New Mexico rappers that are coming out who, you know, they're running and gunning. They're trying to get their spot in the game, and I'm all for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely support all the young bucks, man. Like, shit, do what you do and go chase your dreams for sure, you know?
What's up with your projects you're putting out now? Like, you just dropping reminders, or you got something you working on?
But I mean, I don't really got nothing cooking.
Just be honest. Just dropping reminders.
I'm just sitting on a bunch of shit, man. But I'm probably gonna drop a project.
Yeah.
I got an idea, but I don't want to say it.
You're fucking with the visuals.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to like put visuals to all these old little records.
But I'm saying you're doing some of the camera work. No. Oh, okay. I thought that. My bad. I thought I had caught you said that you were doing some of the camera work, but never mind. But you are putting visuals to all the music.
Yeah. I'm not doing no camera work.
But you are painting.
I do painting. You know what I mean? I'm like a creative, so I'm always doing something.
Let's touch on that a little bit.
Painting, I definitely paint.
The paintings are coming out super hard.
Yeah, I got this whole little Bart ass.
Yeah.
Type deal.
Yeah. I see the Bart is Biggie.
A lot of the images be snatched and grabbed though. I see it, boom, then I paint it, make it my own.
Yeah. Add your twist to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this shit's going hard.
I got a hard one coming of your boy Snitch 9.
Oh no.
Bart, is that? Well, you know, motherfuckers like him. Even though he a rap, they still like him, you know, so hey, somebody might grab it.
I mean, I just personally, the way I grew up, my mom was like, you don't tattle. That's just what you don't do. I don't want to hear what so
It's
and so
just a street rule. It's just if you playing in the
that's
street.
how I was raised from mom,
Yeah.
though.
If you
know
playing
what I
in
mean?
the streets though, then that's just what it is. You ain't supposed to do that. If you
Yeah.
just a regular motherfucker, hey, do whatever the fuck you do.
Yeah.
You
That's
know
it.
what I mean?
But if you're in the streets, you're playing
Yeah, you
around,
ain't supposed to
you
do
get
that
caught
shit.
up doing some shit, you gotta go handle that.
You gotta go do your time.
You gotta go
sit
handle
down.
that.
Yeah. Period.
You gotta go handle that. It's just is what it is, you know. So I'm just from a different
But-
era though. The world's changed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
almost-
shit, I painted him though. As Bart. Hey.
Straight up. Any New Mexico artists that you want to work with, that you want to get a song in with?
Shit, I'm always ready to work with my man Crown. That's my boy. He goes hard.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But, shit, I fuck with a lot of little dudes. I mean, but I just don't be getting the little opportunities and shit. Cause I really fell back for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just like, I don't know, just wasn't into it no more like that. But I still got love for hip hop. Like I'll still write bars. I hear a beat, I'll still write some shit or cook some.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that. It's just in me to do it.
Yeah.
But I ain't really pressed to be like, oh, you
Sit
know.
down and I'm gonna put this album
Yeah,
out and let
exactly.
me plan this tour and do.
I got, like I said, man, I'm older now. I got fucking multiple kids and
Yeah.
so.
But
They
you
keep
still.
me on, yeah, and I just be, but I still listen to mad rap shit. I still be tuned in, you know.
Do you follow like pretty much rap? Everything new coming in, all the new guys, or
Yeah,
do you stick
pretty
to
much,
maybe the
like-
older shit? I'll tell you, I'm
Cause I
guilty
fuck
of like
with little 42 Doug. He goes
I fuck
hard.
with Doug. I fuck with Doug.
I like,
but you get in my car, you're gonna hear some Master P. You're gonna
Yeah,
hear some TRU.
you're guaranteed
Hey,
to
you're
hear
gonna probably
that.
some Do or Die.
You're
You know,
guaranteed to hear that. You're
I'm
guaranteed to hear some East Coast shit too. I'm gonna be bumping
I'm on some
Nas.
Big Pun. You
I'm gonna be
might.
bumping Nature, Big Pun, you know what I mean? All that shit too.
So,
Mob Deep
I'll take
Heavy.
you for a ride down the in the 1900s.
Hey, Mob Deep Heavy in my fucking ride, bro.
Hey, shit, straight up.
Period. But I be banging Lil 42 Doug heavy too. I be
I
banging.
fuck with Doug.
I like that.
I fuck with Doug and I fuck with Baby.
Baby goes hard.
Baby
too.
goes hard.
Watch
Like
the
when you
song.
break down what Baby's saying, Baby goes hard.
Yeah, Baby goes hard.
Baby goes hard. He goes hard.
I'm trying to think. Oh, my man Mo 3's new song that with OG Bobby Billions that
Man.
outside.
Have you heard
That shit
Mo 3
hard.
with Jay Gunna?
Mm-hmm.
One of the guys from New Mexico, my little homie Gunna, shout out to Gunna. He did a song with Mo 3 right before Mo 3 passed away, and you know he got like 500,000 plays. You know what I mean? On the songs too, it did
Hell
well.
yeah,
so.
that's what's up.
But you know, to see the little homie from out here
Yeah.
getting it in like that, I was like,
Hell yeah,
what's
that's
up.
a good one right there.
That's what we need. We need more of that. You know what I mean? Just to carry this shit to the next.
Yup.
To the next. Anybody you want to give a shout out to, man?
Shit. Shout out to my fam. Shout out to my fans. Shout out to Fat Fish.
Hey.
Shout out to Bundles. Shout out to everybody, man. It's all love.
Yeah. Where can they find you?
IG, YouTube,
Boy Dirrt.
Apple,
D-I-R-R-T.
iTunes, D-I-double-R-T.
Yeah. I got you. I appreciate you coming through.
All right, appreciate you having me, bro.
You know what
It's
it
all
is.
love. You
All
know,
love. Thank you for stopping through. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Dealersclothing.com.